What up, y'all? What is going on, party people? It's Monday Night Rats in the building.
What up?
I got my boys. Dang, it's so quiet.
Quiet.
Let's see.
Quiet.
D-Ray, you got something you want to say?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Time to represent, and some of us gonna talk shit.
It's four of us
saying
on
some
this
of
panel
us.
like to talk, and it's one of us that's got to wait till next year.
I know your black ass wasn't the one to start. I know it wasn't you.
D-Ray.
Oh my
D-Ray,
God,
let's be
I'm calling NASA right now. You about to go into space, little boy. Oh my God.
Let's be honest, D-Ray.
You
knew it was going to be me. You knew it was going to be me.
All right, y'all.
Do the doggone introductions before I lose my.
Let's go get the intros out of the way first. We chomping at the bit right here, boy. We some horses at the gate, damn it. We ready for that gun to go off.
Go.
Let's go. Well, shoot. Everybody, thank you for coming in tonight. Checking out Rats. That's Rep and Talk That. And that's what we're about to do tonight. Let me tell you, if your team made it, cool. If your team didn't, we got something to talk about. So, do we want to talk about news or we want to talk teams? What do we want to do? What do we want to do first, I should say?
Let's do news first,
me,
man.
I don't believe in being on death row for minutes at a time. Go ahead and get the firing squad. Go ahead and go ahead and do it. Just get it on out the way.
Anyway, got our man Dion in the building under fire from some knucklehead. I'm gonna let you guys break it down. You go ahead and get people.
You gotta show the other dude, man.
The other dude?
That don't bother me.
That's the issue right there.
Yeah, Dion's not under fire. He's under fire.
D-Ray, go on like break this down, bro.
Yeah, because you're going to be mighty quiet later.
No. I'm good. I'm here. So basically, I have a clip, and I'm once it's done, I'm gonna show this clip, and then we'll talk about it. But and for me, this is why HBCUs have suffered for years.
Yep.
This one thing right here, from the time of Clarence Big House Gaines and Winston-Salem State to Eddie Robinson Sr. at Grambling back in the heyday, right? Something has gotten lost in the translation. So here's the video. Y'all check this out.
The last play of the game, and that does it. Jackson State moves to 5-0, 12th straight conference win for the Tigers, and they spoil the homecoming of the Hornets. 26-12 is the final score. Oh, a little heated exchange there in midfield between Coach Prime and Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. For Jay Walker, I'm Tiffany Green. We're out.
You should have showed the like press conference of Eddie Robinson Jr. and what Dion said after that, bro.
Yeah, man. I here's my thing, and here's my little soapbox, because it's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. Where did Glass go? Anyway,
To the moon.
I'm here. Just had to do something real fast.
okay. I don't want to know what she was doing.
Really don't.
But here's the thing. We are not the same. What does that mean? We are not the same. That means that if SWAC coaches and leadership was doing what they were supposed to do in the first place, Dion, it wouldn't have been a need for Dion to come in and revitalize HBCU football. There wouldn't have been the need, right? So
Yeah.
now that Deion is here, now that he's selling out HBCU games,
Yep.
my advice is to shut the F up and take the check.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, Deion's not going to be there forever. He's already getting D1 offers, right? And what's going to happen to HBCUs after Deion leaves, right? So my thing is this. The only way people knew who Eddie Robinson Jr. was is because they recognized his daddy's name.
Yep.
People don't even know who you are. They don't know what your record is. They could care less, right? And that's your problem. Don't get mad at someone who is famous that is coming in to really create an industry. And because he didn't kowtow and try to say, "Oh, we all the same," man, please get out of here with that. Man, you cancel that.
When he said Deion's not swag, I'm swag. What the hell that mean? That like you're losing? Because
I have no idea what that
that's what's happening. The swag is
Like,
not getting. I mean, pro scouts used to come to HBCU games. Too Tall Jones, Steve McNair, all
Yep.
these come from HBCUs. Now, no one gets picked in the first, second, third, and maybe fourth, fifth round, or they make a walk on as an undrafted, probably. But that's about it. They're getting no recognition, no nothing. When like Deion said 2 weeks ago that what happened at Grambling was atrocious, he was absolutely correct, because the same thing happened at the Grambling Prairie View game. Right after the bands, everybody left. And they like, so if you don't care about the damn football team, what's gonna make the scouts and like everyone else care about the football team? You know? And I mean, and he's at least bringing notoriety. He's bringing players, because right now they can't get, 1-star, 2-star athletes. They got to get the 5 and 6-star athletes. Deion is getting the highest recruits in the freaking country. And this dude's mad.
Right.
That's sour grapes, man. It's hating on hating.
Right. And so what you do is you get in a press conference, and we should have pulled that up, but you want to get in a press conference and talk about what Deion didn't do before the game. He didn't come find you. He didn't come reach out to you before the game.
He said he got there late.
He got there late. Yeah. And the thing about it is, once again, we are not the same. Why am I going to sit there and try to make you shine when it's your responsibility to make your team shine?
Yep.
What's that all about?
Your team got mollywopped, and that's just the way it is. Just because he has better talent than you, because he can get that talent and up your damn game.
Right.
Up what you were doing.
Right.
Okay.
And let's also keep it real. It's not so much as Deion is famous. Yeah, Deion is famous, but Deion knows football.
Yes.
Deion is a hell of a coach, and he is turning them boys into men that know how to play, right?
Yep.
So if the situation, and what we really saw, now we saw 2 black men having beef on national TV. Is that what we want? You know what I'm saying? Is that what we want?
It's stupid, man. Just absolutely, positively stupid. Makes no sense at all. Oh man. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. You can't catch a break, D.
Javetta Bryant.
Javetta.
For life.
Hello, Javetta.
Hey, what the Steelers doing? Just joining. Good evening, y'all.
Javetta came in swinging.
Javetta, for real, Javetta, for real. Okay.
Let's hang on. We're going to get to them.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get to them a little bit.
So,
yeah.
My thing about the Sanders situation with this coach, Eddie Robinson Jr., is very simple, and it's kind of to piggyback off of what D-Ray said. It's not Deion's job to make the other HBCUs relevant. It's the other HBCU's job to piggyback off of what Deion is doing and make themselves relevant. That is why he's here. That is why he is trying to bring notoriety to that set of schools. because he can. And if you don't know how to utilize that, then I don't know what to do. I just saw something on the shop with LeBron, and he spoke about how the WNBA wasn't utilizing the NBA players enough. The NBA players will go sit at courtside in these games, and the WNBA doesn't know how to utilize that to bring about some social media impact to drive influence in the game. You see what I'm saying? And it's the same way with this team and with Deion Sanders. They don't know how to utilize Deion to be an asset for that conference, and that's a real shame.
Let me get my 2 cents in real quick. I'm gonna say exposure. Deion knows how to sell tickets. He brings exposure, and what the HBCUs have not been getting. They've been getting the attention. As a group, we need to support that and sell out all the games, not just the Deion's team, but all the rest of them. And the more that you get, when you see those college football games, you see a lot of exposure, a lot of kids. They just going crazy. This is an event. Yeah. It's not necessarily a full event at our games, and we need to make that happen. And that just has to happen for the scouts to come and other people to get recognized. These young folks, we're just not getting TV deals.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say,
we're just not getting TV deals. This is getting exposure. And do you actually think that TV deal would have come about if it wasn't for Deion and his team?
Absolutely.
Think about it. We haven't had one for all this time. And now, we've had some great players over there. They might be on the TV here and there and blah blah blah. But Bayou Classic is on every year, and that's the only thing that they talk about. That was the only black one that we saw. And now they have the whole network. Come on, man.
Right, and it's even more than that. Wasn't it Deion that started these kids to start saying, "Hey, you can sign a name, image, and likeness deal, and start making some money now, and let me show you how to do it."
Yeah.
Right. Let me show you. Matter of fact, let me get you a financial planner. Matter of fact, how about this? I'm gonna bring one of the biggest female predators, to the school to coach y'all on what to look for when y'all got money. Right. So, I'm sorry, Eddie Robinson Jr., bruh, that was a sucker move, man. That was just
very classless.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a much bigger thing that we're not talking about, and maybe because it's not politically correct to say it, but since we're on Rats, I'm not going to do the politically correct thing, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that I think another thing that's underlying in this situation is that black people get jealous when other black people are successful.
Oh, yeah.
When they do stupid. Eddie Robinson Jr. did exactly that.
Yeah, and this is a dude that's supposed to be leading young men and showing them how to act as men. And you go out and you do that on national TV or whatever, local TV or whatever it was on TV. And you go out and then to follow up what you said, at
What Up Party?
The doggone press conference was just as stupid. So yeah, I'm done with them. Let's move on to the next debacle.
I agree.
So, the only thing I wanted to bring up too is the situation with Miami. So Tua is out.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater is out.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it one of their receivers that also got knocked out this weekend?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what I'm trying to figure is it the new helmets that they created, because I've seen more concussed from that than I've ever seen before.
Well,
it's bad coaching, bad technique, bad drafts. You got the wrong personnel in the wrong positions. You don't have an offensive line. You don't have a scheme with these younger, bigger, faster defenders, and you basically are putting inexperienced quarterback, because Tua been in the league 2-3 years?
3 years.
I thought we were talking about the Steelers. Oh, go ahead.
Damn, it sort of sounded like he was giving a running commentary of him, but we ain't gonna go there.
Talking about Miami. Go ahead.
Proceed, my brother.
Javetta Bryant said he is supposed to be an example, sir. What you did was take the light away from the young men that were playing. All the media went to the drama. Shaking my head. Absolutely right.
Yes, indeed.
Eddie Robinson Jr. That was a sucker move. But yeah, I'm talking about Miami because ain't nobody got concussions in Pittsburgh yet.
That you know.
No. Well, you know what? Hey, Steelers, we do keep a secret. You just never know. No, but I think it's just bad. And once again, I'm gonna go back to Brian Flores. Last year, Brian Flores kept telling everybody that there was a culture in Miami that did not give one, you know what, about the players, and it was all about the money, right? And so what are we seeing? Every week, Brian Flores is being proved right. So,
because if I'm correct, there was also a receiver on the Saints that he fell on his head and literally just flopped back. And I'm like, man,
look,
this has been happening too frequently.
Look,
I don't think you should leave helmets. I think what's going on is that you have a lot of guys. I mean, if you look at Tua's situation, the hit that put him out was a violent hit. I mean, that dude threw him down with all his power, and he crashed down on the ground, smacking his head on the turf. That was going to be a concussion. I don't care if you had a bowling ball that you were attached to on your head.
That's what happened to Tom Brady last night, right? Oh, sorry.
No.
We're not there yet.
We gonna get there, and I'm gonna have a different take than y'all think for that one. Keep going.
Yeah. So Teddy.
Okay, we're good.
Okay,
Teddy,
I didn't even mention his name. I didn't even mention his name.
It's okay. That's just
Troy.
That's just,
yeah, good job, Troy. Good job. Veep. Good job, Veep.
Teddy Bridgewater's though this he did hit his head. He didn't get up. He didn't wobble. He didn't blah blah blah. That's the like NFL doing what they normally do. Now they're gonna overcorrect way over here now. They're gonna overcorrect everything. They're gonna keep him out and everything just because of what happened to Tua. But they were two totally different things. Tua had just got his bell rung 4 days earlier, and then come back out and he get it rung again. You know, totally different thing. But yeah, they're always going to like correct a little bit earlier, more. And is that what happened to your boy, man? Was it a correction that's gone too far?
Wait, bro.
Was it them golden nuts of like Brady?
Wait a minute. Before you do that, before we go there, I think, isn't it ironic that the NFL said that this was going to be the year of no concussions?
Oh, damn.
Didn't the NFL say at the beginning of the season that we have new protocols in place? We care about player safety, and we're going to see a reduction in player concussions this season. And to my knowledge, I think this is probably the most concussions I've seen ever.
Agreed.
Well, this is the most prominent players for sure.
Yeah, just to be honest, there is no way possible to eliminate concussions in football. You're gonna hit your head is going to hit your head is going to hit the ground. The like thing that I said last week with the padding, all around may help if the head go like backwards or either whatever. But when them running backs are going through their hole and they tell them, "Hey man, do not put your head down." I don't care what you do. You've been playing football since you was in the second grade. You're going to put your head down when you're going through the hole. You're going to get your head hit by someone that's trying to hit your shoulder, and drop your head down. You are going to get knocked out. It's going to be concussions. There's no way to possibly clean that up.
And not only that, man, but I mean, these kids coming out of college now are bigger and faster and stronger. You got offensive linemen that are 6'4", 6'5", 320, 330, running 4.6s.
Yeah, that's scary.
I mean, that's just physics. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
So
damn. That's a lot of madness to be running that fast, dog.
That is a fact.
I think that the concussions are always happening, we just put a microscope on it now. And where they used to say your bell was wrong, take a break,
Yeah,
get
they were
back
all
in.
concussions.
They were concussions, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
just now saying that they're concussions.
Yeah, you're right, because Troy Aikman was one tackle away from
Oh, yeah.
mashed potatoes and bananas for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that
He's
is true.
he still slur his words right now, and he ain't drunk. So
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I know he didn't.
No, but he's telling
Hey.
the truth. I mean,
that's the backhand shot. That's a backhand cowboy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm talking about backhand. He done brought that up from 1993.
Yeah.
Backhand slap.
Leon Troy, that's my boy.
y'all
No,
know
it's-
shit.
so I'm actually gonna pull the blast service the week earlier so that we can get into the teams. So check it out. We got our boy Chris White, and this is because this is called. Excuse me. I said what I said. I love this song.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I said what I said. I am not afraid. I'm a manly man, baby, get a dog if you're scared. I said what I said on black like Bernie Mac. I am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Maybe get a dog if you scared. Cat stay on the porch, I only run with thoroughbreds. I said what I said on black like Bernie Mac. I am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Maybe get a dog if you scared. Cat stay on the porch. Dear racism, let me be transparent. No one Mr. Nice Guy. I am not my grandparents. Fed up, enough is enough. Like for real, what's up? Both middle fingers up. We've been waiting on Dr. King's dream, but that knee on Floyd's neck got me leaning more towards Malcolm X by any means, and you ain't seen nothing yet. You reap what you sow, so you know what to expect, ho. What you expect, I have supreme intellect. So when I call you out your name, it's with all disrespect. Since you wouldn't heed when we tried a peaceful protest, now we're gonna need you to shut up and cut the check. Too many victims to name, so sick of the attacks, and no amount of reparations could ever bring them back. Now before you fix your mouth to talk about them bootstraps, know this whole mother was built on my ancestors' back. You probably say I'm not a Christian and my words lack tact. So in Jesus' name I pray your grandbabies be black. When you can't sleep and count sheep, I hope they be black. And in your dreams see me kicking this rap at the deep pack. In a room filled with brothers and sisters, we be packed. Screaming wake up, thirsty your coffee and tea black. Like a Tootsie Roll, whatever you think you see black. Ever haunted by the ghosts of those murdered in ski masks. Shame that they had to die to be free at last. Land of the free, huh? We don't believe that trash. No matter how low the price go, keep your gas. And unless I'm buying black, I'ma keep my cash. Collectively, let me speak on the black people's behalf. You wouldn't listen, now you wanna talk, we'll pass. Y'all funny like Harlem Nights, making us laugh like Deloise Kiss our entire, yeah. I said what I said on black like Bernie Mac. I am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Maybe get a dog if you scared. Cat stay on the porch, I only run with thoroughbreds, yeah. I said what I said on black like Bernie Mac. I am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Maybe get a dog if you scared. Cat stay on the porch, I only run with thoroughbreds. I said what I said. Black like Bernie Mac. I am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Get a dog if you scared. I only run with thoroughbreds. I said what I said. Black like Bernie Mac. I am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Maybe get a dog if you scared. Cat stay on the porch. I only run with thoroughbreds. Now say his name. Say her name. Say his name. No justice, name. No peace, we don't need no racist, no police. No justice, name. No peace, we don't need no racist, no police. am not afraid, I'm a manly man. Maybe get a dog if you're scared. Cats stay on the porch, I only run with thoroughbreds.
Yes, indeed. That was my boy Chris White. That I said what he said. Man, that song be hitting hard, boy.
It's a dope song. What's up, Koala?
What's going on, Koala?
Bad man.
So check it out. If you are a artist or even an up and coming comedian or even a spoken word poet that would like to gain some exposure, you can join blastmusic247.com and register as an artist for free. That's blastmusic247.com. What's the rest, Mr. Glass?
Changing the industry, one artist at a time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
I need to offer an apology to Mr. Glass. I said something at the top of the show that I regret, and I want to offer you an apology because Mr. Glass is a full-grown man that I want to launch into space. Okay, now we can continue.
I was like, where are we going with this, brother?
Now you know.
I make music. Well, there you go. You can get with these boys on blast.
Yeah.
Talk
Break it on.
Mm.
Blastmusic247.com.
There you go. Register for the free.
Fill out a profile. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, send me a sample.
So let's start from the jump, fellas. Hey, I don't know if any of you had actually seen the G-Men play the Packers. The question I have to ask, are the G-Men that good or are the Packers that bad?
I think it might be a combination of both because the Packers right now are kind of dysfunctional. For whatever reason, Aaron Rodgers is having some difficulty communicating with his young team.
You mean the liar?
What'd you say?
The liar.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, the non-vaxxer.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
so he's
that dude there.
That's not a stretch to me.
Right. So he's having some difficulty, and I think that for whatever reason the Giants are hungry, and they almost blew it, but they played a good game. So I don't think the Giants have been quite tested yet, but
they were tested. They played us right.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't a damn test.
That
was just a quiz. That wasn't a test because if y'all want to talk about it, we could talk about it. Because if the Super Bowl was given in September or October, Dallas would have more than anybody in history. But guess what? There's always November and December. And if you are a subscriber of Rats, and if you have watched us for years, you know what happened last December. You know that people started slowly making excuses on why they had to miss episodes. Oh, my son is hungry and he can't eat just a Snicker bar. Oh, Lord, I'm out of Twinkies and I got to go to the store. Oh, my God, I got to go make a t-shirt and I'm not going to be here tonight.
I'm just going to be waiting. I'm just going to be waiting for the Amazon driver to ring my doorbell. So I can open up that package and see exactly what kind of 6-pack you done sent me all the way to North Carolina.
Hey, you better make sure they wasn't open first. That's all I'm gonna say.
All the way to North Carolina.
And I would just like to add, now playing the role of Mr. Glass, D-Ray, because every time I'm on this show, y'all are always picking at me, and now I feel like D-Ray is the main target right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, D-Ray's the main target because D-Ray opened
up with a big loss
at the beginning of the season, and he didn't call Gamblers Anonymous on the side of the wall, and he wanted to bet every damn body in the whole freaking Rats crew.
In God's infinite wisdom, my kids just walked in. So
what's up, Big Low?
Oh, now Rodgers is different from like okay. How does Stafford?
When was the last time Aaron Rodgers was shut out in the second half? Rodgers is different. Stafford.
No, Stafford just won the just won the Super Bowl last year. I guess that didn't mean nothing.
Yeah,
But that didn't
just
mean
throw that out.
nothing, and that means that like D-Ray's whole conversation about what happened last year meant nothing either. So we just gonna just move on around it.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
I mean, that is some linear logic for your.
So
I mean, that was well done right there, right? That was well done.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so like
What
in the
about that?
audience, Koala mentioned the Falcons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now we get into that.
Who the
Go
Falcons,
ahead.
Let's
man?
get into it.
All right,
ahead.
so the Buccaneers,
Oh.
my team,
Oh.
beat the Atlanta Falcons
Oh.
in a close game in which the Buccaneers
I don't think they
almost
beat
won.
them.
No. I will
think the
not
refs
let
are
you. I will not allow you to sit up here and tell that egregious lie. The refs.
By the way, Big Los, to make a point with what you just said, I told you so.
We all
I
told
sat
you so.
Right here, in this game,
We all told you so, Los.
you don't want to get rid of Saquon Barkley because Saquon Barkley still got traded in ties.
Yes.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna-
so keep going, D-Ray.
anyway, no, the refs saved Tampa Bay because
so
that sack should have counted.
did
Oh,
the
yeah.
refs saved him the play before when the ex-Cowboy got mugged and it should have been called pass interference? All that was that you saw right there was a makeup call.
It
That's
still
what that
don't
was.
make no
Those
sense.
things are
No.
making-
That don't make
That's
no
what
sense.
that was.
No,
They've been
no.
doing it
Call
for
on
years
that.
in the NFL.
No, you can't make up a like call on that. That referee Jerome Booger, whatever the hell his name is.
We're gonna go with Booger.
His ass is trash right now. Okay, that was the worst damn call that was worse than the damn tuck rule call that they just made up for damn Tom Brady.
That was not made up.
Made that
dog.
shit up.
You know what? Tom Brady's always in the middle of all this mess.
And this right here, I'm talking about, dude, he laid him down on a bed of freaking feathers, okay? I'm talking about laid him down as gently as you can lay down anybody. I mean, Tua's call wasn't even a roughing call. When he
Yeah, I
bounced
don't know
off
how
the
that
ball,
wasn't called
wasn't
rough.
even a roughing call on that. And Tom Brady just laid down, almost hugged, probably the same way Glass would if he saw him. He would hug him and get him. That's the way Brady was laying down, bro.
Hey,
I'm just saying, Glass. I'm just saying. Bro.
if they had sacked Glass like they sacked Brady, there would not be nan bone broke
No,
in his body.
no.
No,
I
It
don't know,
was
dude.
like
This
it was
dude
like an egg. It was like an egg being dropped on a bed of marshmallows.
it was,
And I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm gonna say this.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this. And I don't necessarily buy into conspiracy theories, but I honestly believe that ref squad was under orders. I really believe that they were told to protect Tom Brady, the face of the league, the GOAT, at all costs. That's what I believe.
Kawhi was 100% correct.
It's like this. It's like this. I'm gonna give you guys an example of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, in the last game he played as a Chicago Bull, pushed off Byron Russell,
He did.
and they didn't call it. Because what do you do when the greatest player in the history of your game has the ball in the last moments of the game? You bend the rules. You massage the
No,
rules.
man, you don't
No.
have that shot.
No.
That is
No.
that is not even
No.
that is
No.
not even
No.
protecting him.
Just for that.
That is
Let him get
Flag.
messing
Oh,
with
flag.
your integrity.
Flag.
That's
Flag.
messing with the
And get the
integrity
one
of
with the
the game.
testicles in it. Flag.
So Brady was not hurt. Okay,
The buck nuts.
If Brady was like somehow hurt. Glass, then I can see that.
The
He
feeling
wasn't
hurt.
hurt. What happened was they messed with the integrity of the game by
Yep.
allowing his team to win after that bullshit call.
So you're telling me.
Brady
So you're
wasn't
telling me.
upset.
Wait. So you're telling me that Michael Jordan's push off, as I illustrated, wasn't the same.
That was not a push off.
It wasn't a push
Bro,
off.
bro,
It
bro,
wasn't it.
It was
Bro, come
not
on
a
now.
push off.
Not the
Like
same.
that.
That was not
That
a
was a
push
push-off.
off.
Man, hell,
No, it was
Brian-
not. if I'm going to the right, no. If I'm going to the right and I shift to my left and you can't stop, all I did was olay you. I didn't push you. I just let the centrifugal force just move you on out the way.
Hell nah,
that was not a push off.
Hell nah, bro.
All right, look, Jerome.
I know Michael Jordan. That's a push off today, back then, now, every day.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Let me get back to Tom Brady.
You are absolutely right. Falcons would have won the game with that massive momentum switch. You are absolutely right.
I'm gonna say this. The Falcons did a great job coming back, but here's the problem with the Falcons, Koala. Don't nobody want to see the Falcons come January. The NFL knows that. And we're gonna make sure that Tom Brady gets the division wins so we can get to the playoffs where they need him to be for the NFL rating.
I'm talking about
speed. I'm not gonna say that was a good call. I will say the play before that they should have called pass interference, and we'd have never been in that situation. Right? I'm not gonna say that call was a good call. It was a terrible call.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Side-eyed, jock riding. Okay,
so you're gonna tell me that
you ain't gotta even say his name. You ain't gotta even say his name, bro. Okay. You ain't
I'm not saying his name at all. I'm not getting that. I don't ride. You are riding his job like a ride at the damn fair. Hey, look, man. Just because D-Ray don't want to admit that Michael Jordan bent the rules from time to time.
I will go with Michael Jordan again.
I will admit that wasn't a good call, but I also will admit nobody really cares unless you're a Falcons fan.
Well, no one was really caring. Well, no, but everyone wanted to see the team that actually won the game win the damn game.
Fucking won again.
I just want to see a fair game.
Well, we saw a fair game.
I saw that call and the egregiousness of that call.
It was amazing.
I wished for a split second that Buddy Ryan could come back from the great football field in the sky and put a bounty on Tom Brady, just like he used to do back in the day.
Yeah, put one on Booger. That's who needs the damn bounty on him.
Yeah. Well, Tom Brady got out looking for the flag. It wasn't like he didn't lobby for it.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't. Well, Tom Brady looked around like, "You ain't gonna throw the flag? Don't you know who I am?"
Hey man, did you not catch that check I sent you the other day?
Yeah.
You check your Zelle, bro.
I'm not gonna tell y'all. I mean, look. Here's the problem with this, and I'll say this to D-Ray's point, or whoever said it. I think it was D-Ray. If Tua's hit wasn't a roughing call, damn sure can't call that a roughing call.
Right.
Can't do
it. Terrible,
it wasn't a roughing call. He just tackled the man.
Yeah. I get it, but I'm saying if you were going to stay consistent within the rules, technically, Tua's was, and so was that. Technically. Because the rule says that if the quarterback has already thrown the ball and you have the opportunity to let him go, then you're supposed to let him go.
No, you
can't do that.
Wait a minute, he didn't throw the ball.
The man threw the ball.
No, he threw the ball.
No, he didn't.
He didn't throw the ball. He got sacked.
He got sacked.
The ball wasn't in his hand when he got up, though.
Yeah, because it was on the damn ground. So he got sacked with the ball.
Oh, so he threw the ball as
no, he didn't throw the ball, man.
He didn't throw the ball.
He did not throw the ball. He got sacked with the ball.
Watch the wrong game.
I'm sure you watched the game. I'm sure you watched the game.
Regardless. The Tua thing, though, is the point that I was trying to make with that. That technically should have been called roughing, and they did nothing. And so you damn sure can't call roughing on that play if you don't call Tua.
Absolutely, Smoke.
Good, B-Smoke.
Glass squad forever, baby.
How you jump around from Tua to Michael Jordan and still overlooking
Brady?
Oh, you're still overlooking one factor that he got feather tackled. And keep in mind, Tom Brady is the type of quarterback that if you hit him light, he's gonna kick you in the face, and he's gonna find somebody to throw it to.
Oh yeah, he might throw dirt in your eyes. He's gonna do whatever it takes.
We
see.
We
You
can
do
do
whatever
it.
it takes. You said it right.
I'm willing to admit. I'm willing to admit.
Y'all see what's happening?
I cannot wait.
Do y'all see what's happening? There's a whole filibuster going on, y'all. There's a whole filibuster going on here now.
No, I was about to segue because I cannot wait to the game next week because the Pittsburgh Steelers no longer have anything to lose, and it's going to be
Is
on.
TJ Watt back?
No.
You said no, right?
I'm saying TJ Watt probably won't be back until after the bye.
Okay, so
You was that mad?
what am I worried about on the Steelers defense?
Are we on the Steelers?
Are we finally on the Steelers?
Ah,
You're talking about next week game, so I'm like, what am I worried about?
Steelers.
All right.
All right, so D-Ray, we're gonna let you go first on the Steelers.
Yeah,
Why
man.
don't
We're going to go on
for
and
the
let
rest of the
you
audience?
go on and let you get it off your chest. It'll
Yeah, man,
be a
go
little
ahead.
bit cathartic for you,
Go
on.
ahead. And,
Go
and
ahead,
trust me,
bro.
D-Ray, look, I'm not gonna roast the Steelers after you just tried to come for me with my Buccaneers. I'm not gonna do it.
You're right.
No. You roasted me in the beginning of the show. That's why I said what I said.
Oh,
You're
really?
right.
Oh,
You're right.
okay.
I suggest you take the Eminem method of 8 Mile and just talk about everything bad about the Steelers first.
Dang.
We don't have enough time left on the show.
Because there's literally
We don't have
nothing
enough
good
time
to
left
talk
on the
about.
show for that. You can't talk about everything.
It's literally nothing. It's literally nothing good. The only good thing that happened yesterday for the Steelers is that it made my fantasy team great because I had Josh Allen on my fantasy team. That was the only good thing that happened yesterday. Because special teams sucks, defense sucks, offense sucks, coaching scheme sucks, concession stands sucks. Parking attendant sucks. The lawn, the people that cut the grass sucks.
How about the mascots? The mascots do your job, cheerleader?
Mascot sucks.
Shots fired.
Take them out.
Listen, this is the problem with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You guys had the opportunity.
You are in no more position to tell me what's wrong with my squad.
Oh, yes, I am. My team won last week.
Oh, you no good.
All right, so the problem.
You
with the
lucky my
Pittsburgh
daughter
Steelers-
was looking right at me. Go ahead.
The problem is they didn't draft Malik Willis when they had the chance.
Who?
Because you guys went after Kenny Pickett, I think his name is.
Oh,
Look, Kenny Pickett is not ready for the NFL. He's not. He was a good college quarterback. He needs more time to develop. But at least with Malik Willis, you could have had somebody to evade tacklers and get some plays going to these young receivers like Deontay Johnson and make something happen, because a scrambling quarterback can get you 21 points just basically by himself.
Here's the problem with that theory. Pittsburgh went through the slash era in the mid-90s, and the Rooneys don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem.
Koala just said Malik is overrated. Go ahead on with your bad self, Koala.
Koala, look. You know I respect your sports opinion. But here's the problem with your theory. We haven't seen Malik Willis play yet. And we won't see Malik Willis play until next season if all goes well for the Titans. So you can judge him next season. But right now, we can all judge Kenny Pickett. And what we see from Kenny Pickett is not good.
No, Kenny Pickett had a decent game. He threw for 300 yards. He's better than Baker Mayfield. He's better than Baker Mayfield. The only problem
how many interceptions he got?
Yeah, the only problem with that is you got to have an offensive line. You got to be able to get the ball out quick. And I mean, he needs some time to develop.
And my point was very simple. If you went with the scrambling quarterback, some of those problems you don't need to fix right away because he can do more.
I gotta throw a flag in this now. Go. Last year, Jalen Hurts was running all over every damn body, and you just sat there and said like Jalen Hurts couldn't do nothing. That he couldn't throw the ball, he couldn't do squat, but he can run, but he can't do that. And now you saying that a running quarterback going to get you 21 points.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts scored 21 a lot last year and lost.
How was that Jalen Hurts' fault then?
It's not. It's not. But look, here's the thing. In the history of Jalen Hurts' career, and I have facts to back my statements up.
Hey,
Glass, he got replaced in Alabama.
Glass. Wait a minute. You got something circular in your left cheek that I think you might need to get out. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Hey, D-Ray. You got something gray growing in your beard, bro. You might want to take care of that, too.
What the hell is happening on the? What the hell is happening here?
I don't know if you're ready, but look, man, I'm from New York. We can go there, dog. I got this all day. I got something for all of y'all. Y'all just don't know. I've been waiting.
Where that come from?
We have descended into hell.
Yeah.
Okay, look, but the reality is what I was saying about Hurts is that throughout his career, and none of you will be able to dispute anything I'm about to say, he was replaced in Alabama during the championship game for a quarterback because that quarterback had a stronger arm than him. Tua's main problem in the NFL is that he doesn't have a strong enough arm to throw the ball downfield. That is people's main complaint with him until he got
really
out. So, hold on. Wait. I'm not done. Jalen Hurts went to, was it Oklahoma or Ohio State? Which one did he go to? Oklahoma, right? He went to Oklahoma, where he basically still didn't really throw the ball like that, but he ran for a whole lot of yards, and he did well. You know what the problem is with Jalen Hurts throughout his career? There has always been somebody better. There has always been somebody better on his team. That is Jalen Hurts' problem.
He's only been in the pros for 3 years.
This is his third year.
And he was trash in college.
But
he was trash in college.
Look at his college record then, bro. Just look at his college record.
Alabama and Oklahoma. I could play quarterback for them.
But still, look at his college record.
The ball off. I'm good.
Look at his college record. And then look at him now.
Did you just say, look at his college record, Rod?
Yeah,
are you serious?
Look at him now. Yeah,
are you serious?
At his college record. Because let me see. Tua also went to Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Baker Mayfield went to Oklahoma.
Tua lost his starting position in Alabama, did he not?
No.
Didn't he lose it to the white dude, the white boy?
No. He was hurt, and then they gave it back to him after that. So the reality of it is with Tua and Jalen Hurts is, if Jalen Hurts was playing quarterback, and then they said Tua is better than him in the second half of the national championship game.
He said it for that game, and evidently they was wrong.
Okay. Did you just say they were wrong?
I'm saying evidently they was wrong because they did not coach him right, because they didn't think that he could do what he's doing now. If they would have taught me, probably put a little bit of coaching in it.
No, it wasn't coaching. I'm going to tell you what was wrong with Jalen Hurts. Arm strength. The dude had a noodle for an arm. You know what he did? And credit to him for doing it. All credit for him for doing it. But he worked on that. He specifically worked on arm strength every offseason until this season, and now you're seeing the benefits. The guy can throw the ball now. But back then, when I was saying he couldn't, look at the stats. I guarantee you, they proved me right.
Is that a compliment from Glass?
Yes, he's playing very well right now. I'm shocked. I was literally talking to my dad about this. That's the only player that anybody in my family can think of and say that I was wrong about them.
Do you want to know who else can throw the ball right now?
Who?
Cooper freaking Rush!
Do you guys have the most expensive?
Hey, hold on. Before we move on to
hey,
this
Koala, for real? That's tough.
This nauseating segment that we're about to enter into, I'd like to point out that Jalen Hurts. hold on. Jalen Hurts' college record is 51-5.
That's what I'm saying.
Play for Alabama.
You know whose record that's better than Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was like the third string quarterback in Michigan for 3 years. He backed up Drew Henson. How did Drew Henson do in Dallas?
Well, hold on.
I rest my case.
Let you know that like college coaches don't know what the hell they're doing here, right?
Let's move on because I proved.
No, because back then, if y'all hold up, y'all ever seen Tom Brady's combine tape?
Hey man, we got 9 minutes.
Oh, no.
Don't nobody care about his. Hey, don't nobody on this show care about his tape.
That man couldn't throw. He couldn't run. He couldn't digest the offense. He didn't know what the hell was going on.
But let me see though, he actually worked himself to get better.
And he did.
Now
yes.
he's a GOAT. But
Yes.
Jalen Hurts though, even though when he came in, you're saying that he couldn't do none of
He
that.
was trash. No.
Hey.
Rock, say the truth. Be
Hey,
honest.
hold
He
on.
was trash.
Hold on. And I got one more thing. You know whose record Jalen Hurts is better than? Michael Vick's record too.
Okay, hold on. I got something for you. I got something for that.
Lamar Jackson.
I got something for that. You ready for this?
Listen,
Don't. Hey, look, I'm
just saying.
telling you right now, Rock. If you want to get to talk about your Dallas Cowboys, keep my man Michael Vick's name out your mouth.
Bro.
That's all I'm saying. Listen to me now. Jalen Hurts had an superstar level talent around him. Name me 2 players that Michael Vick played with in college.
I got 2 players right now.
Bro.
I got 2 players. Who should start? Cooper or my man Dak?
Cooper.
Great subject.
Cooper Rush. That's obvious.
I say go with no thumbs.
Cooper Rush.
Let's go with no thumbs and make it interesting.
Depending on Dak's thumb strength throughout the week.
Thumb strength. That's what we're going with now.
Thumb strength. He has to get the ball.
Let's test his thumb strength.
He has to get the ball.
We gotta test his thumb strength.
Hell, he broke his thumb, man.
If his thumb is ready. Bro, I have played NBA 2K with a broken thumb before. That he don't need no damn thumb.
Hold on. He did not just sit there and equate.
Let me ask you a question. Right. Wait. Let me ask you a question.
Just got a damn head, blew the fuck off. Right.
V, let me ask you a question, V. You play Xbox, right? You got an Xbox controller, right? Try pressing that button with no thumb. How's it gonna work out for you?
Try pressing that button when you got 4 300-pound goons ready to smash.
Are they gonna tackle his thumb?
Yeah, his thumb got broke.
They're not gonna tackle his thumb.
Got broken.
They're not gonna tackle his thumb either.
My goodness, Goose.
Are they gonna hit his thumb?
Goose, did you see him?
Does he have padding on that thumb?
Glass to stepping on some damn Twinkies. Glass?
You know what it is? My boy Michael Vick's name, it just pissed me off. That's what it is.
There you go. I'm just bogarting. This is how we feeling right now.
Right.
Not even the Walmart hold us back from representing.
Yeah, bro, that was a horse with number 4 Dak Prescott jersey on his back. Yep.
In Walmart, that's how we represent.
Wait a minute. He said.
Did that horse take a crap after that video was shot?
I'm sure. He had to take a crap.
I'd have quit that day.
Oh, what a
they
relief
left us 4 minutes. Goose gonna kick this off.
Good.
Man, I think Cooper Rush should start. Dak has no reason to come back as quickly against this team. He has everything to lose. And if Cooper Rush has a good game, cool, we go another week. But if he has a bad game, we can always bring Dak in or bring him back next week and say, okay, now get us back to where we need to be. But Dak has everything to lose. He's gonna force it. It's just not a good week to bring him back, I don't think. Next week will be better.
I want to see and hear about whatever he was doing during practice to improve his ball gripping strength with his thumbs since it takes the damn Since it takes a thumb to throw a freaking football, I really want to see just how strong it is. Okay,
they have padding for his thumb. All he has to do is balance the ball with his thumb. That's how you do it. You don't actually throw the ball with your thumb.
What the hell?
You balance the ball with your thumb, and you're throwing it with your shoulder and elbow.
I ain't never throw the damn ball like that now. If you can throw a ball like that, you a badass man. I want to see you throw a ball like this. Okay?
You know who could have did that? You know who could have did that?
Huh?
You know who could have did that?
Oh, hell. Who you going to
Michael Vick.
Hell, Michael Vick. Yeah, but
probably did.
This is going to be a different type of game. Defenses are going to come after your boy. I would like to see what he can do against someone that is vying for him, but this past Sunday, he had to do nothing. I mean, it was the defense, the Michael Parsons show, everything. We didn't even need a damn quarterback because the quarterback didn't really do, a little bit of nothing. Dak could do that. Hell, D-Ray could do that.
Okay, so I know you tried, but I'm out of energy now because Sinister Bastard has left the building. But somebody brings up a good point. What's going to be the score for Philly and the Cowboys? Because I know what the score. I got a feeling what the score is going to be with Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Tampa Bay is going to beat them like they stole something.
Nope.
Because there ain't nobody on the Pittsburgh Steelers to worry about.
And luckily for me, Tampa really doesn't have a defense either. So
we don't have a defense.
I just said it. So
get back on. Hold on.
No, we're gonna predict
get back on Pittsburgh and Tampa now.
Because nobody cares about the Cowboys.
Tampa Bay.
So
y'all have talked about y'all little scrub ass teams all game, okay? All night, y'all.
Hold on, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to witness something that is going to happen next weekend. Dallas plays Philly in Philly.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
The outcome of next week's game will dictate who's going to be on this panel next Monday.
We got to see Vito after
all I'm going to say.
If the Bucks lose, I ain't going to be here.
At least he's honest about
it. Hey! If you don't show up to rap, your Twitch channel will never be safe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, man, I'm gonna show up. I don't. You know what I mean? I'll take it if I got to. But I'm pretty confident.
Shortest Cowboy segment ever. Get in something, bro. Get in something.
So check it. Definitely, the Lion gets my props for player of the game, hands down. But you know who's definitely not been getting enough praise? This man right here. He has put together the team to make Cooper successful. So I give Mike McCarthy definitely kudos for what he's done.
You know what I saw from the Cowboys this week that I was impressed with? That package that they have with Ezekiel Elliott at fullback and
that was crazy.
At halfback. That is a great package for them.
That is a crazy package. I agree.
No, they don't, Jammer.
No, Jammer's in Philly.
It's a Jammer. Philly's your dog on team, bro. You don't even know where
and see, Jammer, this is what happens when Cowboys don't do their research. But that's fine. There's room on Rats for you too, DJ Jammer. Come on over here and get some of this.
Did the Blast channel just say that the Steelers are going to beat the Bucks 20-17?
Wow. The
Steelers aren't going to score 20 points.
Somebody said
Steelers might score 10.
I know one damn thing. I ain't betting on that. Ain't the right D-Ray?
I know D-Ray real. He's a guy.
Yep. You got to know when to hold him, folks.
Yeah, you got to know when to hold him.
Got to know when to walk away, D.
Y'all are some cold-blooded.
Got to count your money, bro. You never count your money while you sit at the table.
God.
You ain't gonna count shit.
Don't you ever
There's nothing sadder.
Cowboys again. Ever.
There's nothing sadder on planet Earth than black people from Texas singing Kenny Rogers.
Wow.
That's-
Anyway,
How about that done? Turn out the lights.
Hold on, first though, can like
Man, did y'all
someone
see that eye roll
remind
right there?
Gamma that we play them twice a year? They are in the NFC East, so one is gonna be there and one is gonna be here. It's gonna be in the cold, but it's gonna be in the cold inside AT&T Stadium. That's
you know what I'm
gonna be
saying?
it.
He said, I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought we only played y'all once.
New
I thought
York
it was
Giants
weird.
head coach of the year.
Every year, though.
Hold on. You already know who it is now. He done already changed the name to like protect
Yeah.
the innocent.
Right, exactly.
That's what
Names
Steelers
have been
there.
changed to protect the innocent.
My man was MIA when they lost against
What's
us.
the
But anyway,
Oh, yeah,
They
you couldn't
lose
even find
five
him.
straight.
Couldn't find him at all.
anyway,
Get
Mr.
that
Glass,
bag
what you
ready,
got to
Lo.
say as we head out?
Here's what I gotta say as we get out, man. I think that the NFL this season is as exciting as it's ever been because honestly, I have no idea who's going to be in the playoffs. We
Yep.
have no idea who's going to be the breakaway stars still. I mean, obviously, guys like Mika Parsons look good, people like that, but we really have no idea what's going to happen for the rest of the season, and that's exciting.
Indeed. Mr. D-Ray, what would you have to say as we head out?
If you or a loved one has problems with making dumb bets, contact Gamblers Anonymous and go to a meeting. The first step.
Oh shit! Now some careless whistle on you, bro.
Yeah, we can help out, guys. Be right there. See y'all next week.
Here's what you got to say, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Nah, he threw me off with that careless whisper.
My bad.
That was wild.
Oh my God, I gotta say something to the Steelers fans. You can do it.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't even be that brutal to you, D-Ray.
Man,
I can't do
you know
all
what?
that.
D-Ray, you know what, bro? I'm not gonna be that harsh, okay? Because I know that the Pittsburgh Squillers are your team, but you know, and this year, you know, they are living up to that Pittsburgh name. And you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and like give you some like thoughts and prayers, and hopefully that you call that number that you just put out there.
Keep your black ass prayers to yourself.
And I'm gonna leave this week off by saying, how about them Cowboys when they lose to the Eagles?
Oh, Cowboys. Let me see. Cowboys 26, Eagles 17. Next week, take that to the bank.
You ain't got no stationary quarterback this week.
Take that to the bank.
Like you can run them down.
Hey, somebody tell the intern to get a replay going for next week because it's going to be some people missing on this panel.
Oh, no.
There's going to be some people that ain't going to show up.
Roll the credits, Troy.
Roll the doggone credits.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Sure thing, but we'll take this as we head out.
Okay, what's up? Shut up. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.